I have just been on a plane for the first time in 2 years. And I have to say, it was the weirdest yet the most exciting thing I've done in 2 years. Is that actually a bit sad? I don't know. I guess I'm just excited to be flying again, that I get to travel a bit more. But I've just come back from British Columbia. I got in later this afternoon, unpacked all my stuff, and took some time to make this video. If you've already started watching the series, great. This is Fly Away, where I tell you, travelling West Ham fans, what to expect when you go abroad to watch the team play. Your next destination is the town of Genk in Belgium. I may or may not have mentioned it in a previous video, but I did have money saved up to go and watch West Ham play in Europe. But due to the COVID-19 situation here in Canada, and because I needed to invest that money into more important things in my life, i.e. purchasing a new vehicle and travelling to see my dad and stepmom in British Columbia, where they moved to in July, I had to prioritise personal and family reasons over watching West Ham play. So, family first kind of thing prevented me from going to see West Ham play in Europe. Onto the video, though. I think that this is going to be another special away day. Genk is a very big football club in Belgium. I mentioned that in a preview when I last did it. It's produced some of Belgium's top footballing talent, and this town is predominantly known for two things: its strong football team and its European football nights. You're going to find that Genk is very industrial by nature. It's not really as vibrant as the other European cities that West Ham have gone to. It's not like Zagreb, it's not like Vienna. It's just a very industrial part of Belgium. And I actually am from Northern England myself, so I like industry, working class stuff. And the family background's working class. That's what you're going to find with the people and the generations of the families who live in Genk. It's a big mining community, big industrial place, but it's got a lot of things that you can see and do there. I might be thinking what you're thinking. I thought at first that Genk was in Brussels. Well, it's actually not. It's not even close to Brussels. It's in the Limburg province of Belgium. This is the easternmost Dutch-speaking province in the whole country. It's known for its coal industry and its car industries, and it's been a huge economic hotspot because of the industrialization that's gone on in the place over the last 100 years or so. In the last 20 years, it's had a huge economic boost because of industry. After the First World War finished, a lot of immigrants came over to work in the coal mines, and as I mentioned, industrialization's a key part of this area of Belgium. There are about 45,000 jobs in Limburg for coal miners and factory workers, and it's a very multicultural spot in Flanders. You'll find around 107 different ethnic minorities living in the area. Genk obtained city status in the year 2000, and its population is roughly 66,000 people. The first place that you can go and check out is the St. Albertus Church Black Mountain. This is on the outskirts of Genk. People visit this place because of its architecture and the artwork in the interior. It's what I would call a quintessentially Belgian building. It was designed by a Belgian architect named Henri Lacoste. The stained glass windows are manufactured by Valsen Lambert, a very famous Belgian glass manufacturer. And the interior design of the church pays homage to local industries. The bronze St. Barbara statue and the bees around it represent the local mining community of the area. Also, if you've got children with you and you want to do a little quick family day out, if you have the time, the Bouwkrijk Open Air Museum is the place to go. If you've ever been to Beamish and you've heard of Beamish, it's like the Belgian version of that. It includes botanical gardens, a nature reserve, and historical buildings that have been replicated to the museum size. It was first blueprinted in 1938 and opened to the public 20 years later. Visitors can explore the place and interact with the staff members because many of them are dressed like characters of different respective periods. You get to learn about the local history and a bit about the local area and do it in a very kinetic way, shall we say. And if you're into nature, the third and final place that you can visit is the Hoogkempen National Park. Flanders is a place that's known for its wide fields, it's got green spaces. This was the first national park to open in Flanders. It opened in 2006. It has around 120 miles of hiking trails and a wide range of flora. Visitors can embrace the Belgian countryside because of it. Around 700,000 people visit this place each year, and the European Union encourages tourists to support the park and encourages people to apply for jobs there because, again, this is a working class part of Belgium and jobs are aplenty. KRC Genk plays at the Chagaka Arena. I think I've said that correctly. Please tell me if I've said it wrong. Chagaka is a Belgian IT company who now has ownership rights to the stadium. The stadium was formerly known as the Luminous Arena. It was built in 1999. It holds up to 23,000 fans on a match day, and it's occasionally used to host international matches. How do you get there? Well, the nearest train station is actually quite far to walk from, so you're best off just staying in Genk and using buses. The nearest bus stop, according to Google Maps, is the Waterschei Kerkhof bus stop on the Waterschei Sledelo route. The stadium is around a 4-minute walk away from this place. Before you travel to Belgium, there are a couple of things that you do need to know. I have done some research on the Canadian and English government's websites about the travel. This is what I found. The first rule that I need to mention, that I probably should mention, is how to cross the road, and just be aware of one certain traffic rule. Belgian driving laws enforce a law called the priority to the right. If you live in North America, this is easy to understand. You have to allow vehicles approaching from the right at an intersection. The ones on the right have to pass first. And the reason why I'm saying this is because in Belgium, tourists don't actually seem aware sometimes of this rule, and it can lead to accidents or injuries because of collisions. So just be careful when crossing the road a little bit, and just remember, car on the right goes first. You have to carry government ID with you at all times. It is worth keeping a copy of your passport though. And the third rule may have been curtailed slightly because of the COVID-19 pandemic, but according to the British government's website, it is illegal to wear any item of clothing that's going to cover your face. You can face a fine of €137, and you can end up 7 days in police custody if you do not comply. You're going to have to wear a mask on public transit, I'd say, but in public spaces, there may be some curtailment on this rule. There may not be, so just play it by ear. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Fly Away. Hope everybody who's going to the game has a safe flight, a safe journey, and please stay safe during and after the game. Thank you very much for watching this. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you all soon.